Oh no, I hear myself. Oh no, and I have my arms high. Hi. But let me go ahead and fix this. I don't need to hear myself. The reason why I had that earlier was because Friday we did some impromptu karaoke, which is really not like me usually, but I needed a really quick stream, and I'm so determined to finish Outer Wilds, but I didn't think 2 hours was gonna be enough, and then I didn't have any friends to play Overwatch with because everyone was either away or busy or working. So I'm like, what do I do? So I had to double that. But good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you everyone for joining me for another Tippa stream on a Monday where other Cubs are also working. This is great. We're gonna have a great co-working session together. But if you're wondering, Tippa, why are you streaming at 11 a.m.? I like maximizing the morning. No, so I have the school meeting at 3 p.m. and I want to squeeze in the stream because there are things I have to do today, so I did want to make it a co-working stream, but as you see, it's pretty short today. It's only like 2. But I wasn't sure if I was going to stream tomorrow because tomorrow could also be co-working or maybe gaming. I'm not really quite sure. So because of this kind of hesitancy, I'm like, I'll just squeeze in a really early morning stream. It kind of worked out last time or last week when I streamed at 11:30. But I put, excuse me, I put it 30 minutes earlier. So I guess I could get a little bit more yapping to be like efficient. So 12 o'clock hard cutoff, okay? 12 p.m. afternoon in Bearcat Mountain Time, hard cutoff, and then we'll go ahead and do our 2 hours of Pomodoro, and then I have a little bit of time for my meeting. And if you guys are kind of like, well, Tippa, what do you have to do again? I'm in this whole like remediation process, and I basically have to like run through a case with her. Or through the professor, and she's gonna send me the case, and she told me that she'll send me the case 30 minutes before our meeting at 3 o'clock. But last time we had our meeting, which was on, oh gosh, it was Friday. That's why I needed that short stream. It turns out that she emailed it at like 12. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna have a tab open on Outlook. Everything's gonna be good in the world. So yeah, I really appreciate your patience and understanding. So apologies if you weren't here Friday. Hopefully we could get another karaoke stream soon. Longer. And then also thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you're all having a good morning, afternoon, and I guess with some people even evening as well. As the title says, and as I've emphasized today, we are co-working, but of course I love my little bit of yap, so let me go ahead and say my highs and hellos, and we'll get into it very shortly. Okay. Well, hi Kazu, good morning. Welcome on in, welcome. Thank you so much for the check-in. Hi, I'm Double C. Hi, welcome on in, welcome. Are the check-ins working, by the way? Hold on. I don't know what's wrong with these. Maybe because I need to update it. Lol. Sorry. Do you think if I download now, that wouldn't kill stream, right? Oh, I'm like 4 versions behind on Streamer Bot. We'll see. We'll politely see. That's gonna go ahead and update for now, and then hopefully I'll get another cup come in and I'll be like, hey, is it working? Can you try this again for me, please, and thank you. Oh, actually, it looks like there's like a token error. Huh, interesting. Well, that could be on the later thing. Later. Please, for the love of all that's good in the world, check Streamer Bot. There you go. Yay! But anyway, oh my goodness, wait, there's so many friends coming in. Wait. No, I have to catch up. Hi gamers. Hold on. Let me respond in order. Order the court. But hi, MCC. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for the check-in as well. MCC says, Gowdy, I'm here to hear your review on Uma Musume movie. And was it worth the journey to get up to that point? Yes. I am such a sucker. Like, here's the TLDR for the Uma Musume movie, which we got to watch yesterday, Road to the Top. Oh, and that's my hand again. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, I just love a movie of like I have a goal in mind and I'm gonna achieve it. I am a sucker for it. It's so inspirational, and I feel like for whatever reason the last movie was just like, yeah, this, but with more self-doubt, and it's like, oh, and it's just so happy to see people succeed in their own way through their hard work and dedication. And the movie's very pretty, and it wasn't afraid of being very quirky with some of the animation, so I think it's worth it. Now, I still think you could probably get away with not watching the anime series, but I feel like watching the anime series and getting to this point really helps and emphasizes the whole Uma Musume-ness of it all. And yeah, it was a good watch. I felt so bad because I'm kind of like, we have such a hefty anime lineup. Oh gosh, we're watching anime tonight too. Reminder. Tonight for anime night at 8:30 p.m. EST. Because when I join, we're watching Free Ren no Shineko, Yuna Polar Opposites, Someone's V-Side, and also Jujutsu Kaisen. So I don't know where we're gonna squeeze in Cinderella Grey, but I would like to catch up and finish it. I feel like we've invested so much time already, and not in a negative bad way, like sunken cost fallacy or whatever it's called. But I think the series is cute enough to continue, and I really do like the characters and their designs. I like the game, I like the cosplayers, I like the art, so I think it's something to continue pushing forward for sure, you know? But good movie, would easily recommend. And I got to see my girl Agnes Sakyan, which, you know, I know this sounds silly. I thought for whatever reason she'd have like a slightly bigger role, but I thought like Luna that she was gonna also have her wacky comeback at like the end or something, you know? And that's my only like but otherwise I thought the movie was good. I enjoy that. But yeah, hi PogChamp, hi, welcome on in, welcome. Hi Rock as well, hi, thank you for the check-in. I'll be looking at work. Yeah, we're working on together. Even Marshall says this is my first time in a long time that you actually done a work stream while I'm working. Let's go! Oh gosh, we'll get it smoother. Anyway, let's go! Well, I hope you both have a really good work day, and hopefully we can work together. And as always, if you need to add your task into the super sweet ball, feel free to do exclamation mark task based on whatever the heck you need to do. Oh my goodness. But there, Pie, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. Huzzah! Huzzah! Thank you, my fellow cub. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Welcome on in. And thank you so much for the holy amount time streak. Thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. Thank you. MCC says, imagine working. Certainly not me, but don't ask me about tomorrow. Oh god, I also work tomorrow. So I feel you there. It's like, imagine going to work today. Haha, guys. Haha. No, I'm also doing the employment stuff tomorrow, so that's why tomorrow's stream is kind of question mark, because sometimes my work keeps me real long, like extra for goodness knows whatever reason. So if I get out like before 3, smile, maybe I'll stream, but I don't even know what I want to stream, and it kind of really just depends on how today goes, you know? Oh no, I have my alerts. Oh no, I have my alerts muted from karaoke. No. All right, run it back. Go. Is it Aiko? Aiko Muno, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Cub Club. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm Sue. Gypsy Boy, thank you so very much for the follow as well. Welcome on in. Welcome. You made it just in time for me to fix the sound. Welcome to the both of you. We're just yapping right now. We're gonna go ahead and do some co-working, but I hope you're well. Happy Monday. Monday. But hi, Pals. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome. Gao. Welcome. Oh my goodness, game. I hope you're doing super duper well. Bring it here. A little firm handshake. Wah. Well, welcome, and hi Kazu, hi again. Nice comfy snow day from work. Yes, I hope you're doing super duper one. Hopefully the snow in your area isn't so bad, you know what I mean? Weather over here in Bearcat Mountain wasn't the best either this morning, but I trucked through and I went to the gym. Yay, the gym for an hour, yay. Yay, so, talk about maximizing your morning, right? I woke up and I'm like, the weather outside is actually awful. I'm like, but I have to go. I have to go. I only went like 2 days last week. I need to go. I'm surprised they didn't cancel classes, so I'm kind of like, or close the gym. So I said, yay. Anyway. I hope you're staying warm and that you're healthy and you're safe, of course. Bye, new hi, welcome. Thank you so much for the flower. What a cute emo. What the actual heck? Hi, new. I hope you're well. Speaking of karaoke, you recently did a karaoke. Thank you so much for blessing our ears as always. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. MCC says down with the system. No down with the system. You're talking about my school system. Okay, that can go down. I need that to the ground. But no, it's okay. I'm so normal and I'm getting through it day by day. Smile. And actually, it's already the end of January. How scary. But it's only the 26th. Yeah, January is basically over. So congratulations to all of us. Da-dang. Hi, Remo. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome. Let's go. That's one early bearcat. I know. You guys would be so proud of me. I woke up at 8:30, not because baby Peace was stepping on my sternum, but because she was stepping on my sternum. And I had an alarm. So I was like, okay, but today's the day. You need to go. And I'm like, oh. I actually typically don't go Monday mornings because I don't really enjoy the class as much. But just because of how the week is kind of laying out, I'm like, no, I think it'd be better. So it kind of worked out. I actually had a good time. I found out the secret. It's going to sound so silly. So the class that I take on Monday mornings for the gym are like a lot of it's more strengthening. And so I don't feel like I have to focus as much. And it's in a little studio classroom rather than the other room that they have. And so I just put one earbud in and I was listening to my board study prep exam while doing lunges and chest presses and planks and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was able to hear 4 episodes. So I was really happy. I was like, wow. I kind of discovered the secret when I was doing hot yoga or whatever when I was in the other place for my internship, and I'm like, wow, this is really maximizing because I'm really taking care of my body. Maybe not relaxing because I'm listening to school stuff, but it's a nice 2-in-1. And so I'm like, can I get away with it with this one? And it turns out I can. So I might have to start going to the gym Monday mornings. Really maximizing out. Don't get me wrong, I love being brain off at the gym though. I don't really like to think that I'm actually working because then I feel it more and I'm like, but this is an exception, okay? I have to get my butt in gear. I have, when is it? Let me see. How many days till July? Was it 20? What day was it? The board exam. 20, let's just say the 28th. How many days till July 28th? Come on, cuz I need to get it together. I have 183 days left. I need to get it together because before I know it, it's going to be double digits and then it's going to be single digits. So, very important to stay on top of it. Smiley face emoji. And for those who are like, Tippa, what are you talking about? So I have to take a board exam after I graduate. So my suffering actually doesn't end by redoing my internship and graduating. I also have to take a board exam, which I have either 5 or 6 attempts to do, which I feel like that's more than enough, but people get really spooked out. And the thing about this is that if you actually fail your board exams, not bringing that to fruition on my side, of course, I'm going to pass on the first try. But you actually have to wait 6 months before taking the next one, which is crazy to me. And there's some people who, I actually met another physical therapist who's like, yeah, it took me 4 attempts to get in and pass. And I said, I would have been so discouraged. I mean, everything that what's been happening, I think it would have been like super discouraging. But I think like with that exam, I'd be like sweating. It's like, oh my God, you're telling me I have like one more try? Or I can't do this ever? Which is kind of fair and valid, I guess, to some extent, because I guess if you don't know the knowledge, that is what is considered a baseline. Sorry, here's my quotation mark fingers, baseline. Maybe you shouldn't practice, but you know, people have testing anxiety and all that, so I don't know. Sometimes it's just like really not fair. But it's okay. We're passing the first time, so there's no worries. But yeah, oh my goodness, wait, there's also Tazzle. Hi Tazzle, hi Tazzle, hi Tazzle, hi Tazzle, hi Tazzle, hi Tazzle. Happy to be working from home because cold and watching your wonderful stream. Thank you. I'm telling you, maybe I should keep streaming at 11 a.m. All the Cubs are working today. All of them are working, so that means they have to work with me. They have to work with me. Oh my goodness, but 11 a.m. is kind of early, I'm not gonna lie, so I don't know. But no, I should know, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I did before. Oh, you know what I used to do? So I would work out, clean myself up, get back home, eat breakfast, watch Full Mocha Mornings on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then I would stream. But Full Mocha Morning is on hiatus right now because of daylight savings, and actually won't be back till March. So I'm like, why didn't I stream earlier? Oh, Full Mocha. Well, actually 11 a.m. streams are not going to be a thing anymore anyway. I had that internship. Hopefully I hear news about it today as well. So I'll keep into consideration when I am done with my internship, and then we'll bring 11 a.m. back. Yay, so easy. Oh my goodness. But hi gamer, welcome on in, welcome. Thank you so much for the check-in and politely lurky. What did I walk into? Brother, you walked into my room. You walk into my room and you question what I'm doing? Brother. Hi gamer, welcome, and Big Ham! Hi gamer, welcome. Gamer, I'm so happy that you finished this batch. I hope you knew I was politely lurking that whole time, and it was so funny because Ryan had also just finished this batch. Yeah, Saturday. So she's like, what ending did you get? And I'm like, I didn't end up with anyone. And she's like, you could do that? And I said... I told Ryan, I'm like, I have no idea. I love playing games, not to make people like upset, but there's that how I play games. Sometimes I feel like I discover things people don't typically do. I think it's the hipster nature in me. No, no, it's actually crazy. It's insane. Not to be like, check out my VOD. But like, if you do somehow go back into my VOD and look at my ending, it's a world's difference. And I felt so bad because, how do you say it? Because Ryan's telling me like, well, did you do this? And I'm like, I didn't even get that option. So, you know, whoever you give up, sorry, this is not, I'm going to keep it as vague as possible for people who obviously didn't play Dispatch. But for whoever you give up, basically, you know how they can have a redemption arc? I didn't get the option for a redemption arc. It was just like, yeah, take him away. And it's like, this is all messed up in all sorts of different ways. Like, I cannot even begin. Because I don't know. Anyway, it was fun. I do want to play Dispatch, and seeing Ryan's excitement about it and seeing your gameplay through it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe there's actually an ending where you could be happy. My ending, where was I? I think I was laying on the car alone, staring into the sky, being like, wow, amazing. And what was it? It was like the bad mentor ending. I'm like, what the heck? I thought I did a good job. And I feel like I think both romance options are really good, but I think my option was leaning a little bit more towards Invisigal. But apparently if you don't send her out enough, apparently that can also influence. So I said, what? Oh, and I also didn't help her at the donut shop. I was like looking at a list of things of like, how did I mess up? And it's like, well, you didn't do this. And I said, I guess I did stay pretty in the middle. Maybe. But it is what it is. But yeah, good morning. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, though. Hooray for anime costume. You're so right. Hooray! Hooray! MCC says the self-doubt is so real in the Uma Musume movie Road to the Top. I felt for Jungle Pocket, I need some of those scenes on the big screen. Honestly, I'm kind of curious if my friend group is gonna organize a little get together to watch the movie, because I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad rewatching it, but it has to be at a good price. If you're telling me it's almost $20 to watch it, I will cry. But if you're like, yeah, it's $12, I'm like, sign me up, sign me up. Oh my goodness. But wahaha, good luck with your task, and hi Zeke, hi, welcome on in, welcome. Hi, welcome, snow day, stay warm gamer. Oh my goodness. MWC says, yippee, Jim, I know, I feel so much better, but and I'm like physically tired. There's so many rows. I'm like, my upper back is not happy. But hi Tab, hi, welcome on in, welcome. Oh my goodness. And oh, Moose, thank you so much for the hat. Thank you. Tab, a gamer, what the heck? Thank you so much for the holy amount times 4, by the way. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Galmer status, thank you for the holy amount. Thank you so much for our time, Selene. I appreciate it. Da-dang. The camp's like, down with the weather system? Please, no. Nia says, no, don't glaze me up so much. No, seriously, I was like enamored. I am always so happy to get the opportunity to catch you stream, so I'm always appreciative, especially when it's like, I don't know, I feel like karaoke's are such special streams, so I'm kind of like, yes, I made it for a special stream, yes! Oh my goodness. Kalsu says, apparently I was the only part of my county that didn't lose power yesterday, so I feel kind of lucky at that end. Honestly, yes. Staying warm and safe, all good here? All good here. I'm so glad. Honestly, losing power sucks. I don't have to explain my situation, but just for funsies, I will. So when I was in my internship, and you know, I lived in that like little small room. Tell me how my power went out for hours, and what was I was on stream. Stream was I on? I don't remember. It was a stream drawing, I think, and then like playing Gartic Phone or something, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I hope my power comes back soon. And there was like an hour and it didn't come back. I took a nap. I still woke up in a dark room. I said, what the heck? I had to go out to like a steak and shake to camp out, and then I felt awkward about camping out, so then I went to the gym at like 10 p.m. and I said, wow. I think it was like 4 hours of like no power at like late in the evening. I'm like, oh, this is not made for me. I couldn't imagine. I'm so sorry, but I hope the power continues to stay up for you, you know. But here, my check-ins aren't working, so I'm gonna go ahead and disable them really quick. So sorry. Da-dang. But hi Goop, hi, welcome on in, welcome. Da-dang. Tazo says, this is not how you assess pain response in the ER, rubbing someone's sternum. Why would Baby Peas do that to you? Baby Peas just wants to see me suffer, that's why. No, but in all seriousness, you would do like a sternum rub to try to wake someone up, and that's the only encounter I've had with that, at least in my last internship at the hospital. Excuse me. I think I'm trying to think back. Maybe the Ranchos Los Amigos coma scale, and you're trying to see if you're able to arouse or awake someone up by doing a chest rub. But I don't really think that's in the chart either. Normally, you ask people's pain level of like, on a pain scale, 0 being no pain whatsoever, 10 being like we'll retake you to the ER. How would you say you're feeling today? And that usually gets people. Oh, you're feeling a 10? Okay, I'm gonna stop today's session and we're gonna get the medical team, the emergency medical team in here. Oh goodness, but yeah. Goop says, you got this, thank you, gamer. MWC says, learning audio, nothing more that gets me pumped up at the gym. Yeah, I love finding out which appropriate assistive device works for this person whose weight bearing is tolerated after a hip surgery. It's my favorite. Anyway, hi TD Mario, hi gamer. I'm sorry your Twitch crashed, but welcome back. Welcome. New says, channel the energy of a winner. It's gonna be easy baby peasy. It is gonna be easy baby peasy, especially because I have more time. Not to be a hater, because I'm not, so I'll take that statement back completely. But my original insane plan was immediately after I was done with my internship, which was like late November, early December, I was gonna cram 4 to 6 hours basically every day until next week. So originally I was gonna take the exam on January 27th. So for like a whole month, I would be cramming. I would not be playing any video games. Every stream, Pomodoro is gonna be like Pomodoro 4 out of 4. And it would have been insane. And that's actually what some of my classmates are doing. And I would have been fine with it too. Don't get me wrong. If I could choose what like stress level I wanted to be at, I'd rather do cramming than doing whatever I'm doing right now. But because of my situation right now, the next time I'm able to take the exam is July. So I feel like that's just more than enough time, you know? I feel like, not to set myself up for devastating defeat, but I feel like if I don't pass the exam the first time around after even all this additional time, I will probably lose it. And I think that's fair and valid. Let me get like another additional crash out. Please, grad school's rough. Anyway. Mago, hi, welcome on in, welcome. Hi gamer, thank you for jiggling on in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 7-day streak. Unfortunately, I have to pull out a calculator for this one because I can't do quick math, but thank you so much for the holy amount times 14. I appreciate it very much. Oh my goodness, can't we get to the big 3 digits? 1 0 0. Oh my goodness, but you're so close. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that our time's gonna align. Welcome. Speaking of welcome, hi Skip, hi. For real, you got this dog? Yes, because I have that dog in me. Bark. But thank you so much, gamer. Thank you. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. Da-dang. Robo says, not me. I'm on my way back from the office. Boo. I mean, why am I booing? I'm sorry. Yay! Yeah! Congratulations, gamer, for getting a successful workday done. Get home safely. Da-dang. TD Marcel, that's your room? I'm not dedicated to move scenes, but yeah, it is a room that I am in. I claim this room. It's my room now. Sorry. Anyway. Oh, let me take a quick sip really quick. One moment. Water. Anyway. MCC says the girls are working hard for HoloFest, so we must too. March is when we get the twins back. I know, I'm so excited. I think it would be a nice like bucket list thing. Now please do not get me wrong. I don't know if I will ever be lucky in the lotto system, but I think it'd be really cool to go to HoloFest. I like VTubing cons. Hi, welcome. Thank you so very much for the continued support for 63. Oh, hecky months. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well, staying warm, all that good stuff. Welcome. Oh my goodness. 63? That's a lot of months. I agree. I'm like, let's do the quick math again because I still have that calculator out. Thank you for the 5.25 years of support. Oh, 5 years. Thank you. I hope you cubs are excited about 6 years. Whoa, Tippa, what do you mean you've been streaming for 6 years? I know, I love having the cubs ask me hypothetical questions. Actually, this doesn't really consider hypothetical questions, but hypothetically, if cubs were to ask me questions, I love putting us all in this awkward scenario. But yes, please look forward to 6 years. I've been streaming since August. August, so every time I see like over 5 years, I'm like, oh, it's real, it's real. But thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it from the bottom of my very heart. Thank you. Oh my goodness. But Big Ham is saying Dispatch is so good. It is. It really, really is. I love all the characters, and Robert's so cute. So, and everyone's so cute. And hearing Ryan's reactions as well to some of the things, she's just like, and this guy's too immature for me. And I said that's completely fair and valid. Boss is like, Robert's married to Justice. Oh, he should have ended up with someone. I just suck. Oh my goodness. Robo says, you could do that? Everyone during Tipless Detroit playthrough. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I had such a good time playing Detroit Becomes Human. I told Ryan to play it, and I like shook her down. I'm like, Ryan, play this game, buy it, because it was on sale for like $8 or something. And then she didn't get it, and I said, Ryan, why? But I think she'd really enjoy it. And she's like, oh, I think I spoiled myself too much when the game first came out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Ryan, what? When did the game come out? Let's see. When did Detroit Become Human came out? Oh, 2018. Brother, it's been 8 years. I'm sure she forgot something. I'm sure she did, so it's fine. Skip says, gamer, go play Catherine. I want to see you try that. Okay, you're gonna laugh at me. I actually have a story about Catherine, and this is like a fresh new story, hot off the press from many years ago. I'm not gonna put a scenario to it, but basically, or I'm not gonna put a time to it. But let me double check something. Oh yeah, I guess it had to be around that time. So I played the original Catherine a few years back, smiley face emoji, but I didn't have the game system for it. It was like one of my friends who did, so I went over to their house and basically I watched them play, because I feel like that was just a thing I used to do, by the way. IRL Let's Plays. I don't have the game system, and we don't have the technology to stream this yet to our computers, and I think I have a laptop that runs Overwatch at 30 FPS. Actually, this was even before Overwatch. I'll come over and you can play this game. Sure, and I'll just watch. It's fine. And that's what I did, and I've also did this with Undertale. So technically, I like to be like, hey, Cubs, I actually technically never played Undertale. I just watched my friend play. But when Catherine 1 came out, we had watched the ending, and the thing that was really awkward about it is, if you're familiar with Catherine, it has like a few sexual themes, and we ended up going with blonde Catherine just for like funsies, but they were playing this on their TV in their living room, and they have a big family that lived with them as well. And so they all just kind of like came by and looked, and they're like, this is anime. Yeah, this is, oh my God. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's like a memory burned into my brain, because it was like none of them had ever come through or passed through that living room until it was the very end of that scene where it's just like very awkward. And they're like, this is what you guys were playing? It's like, no. Oh goodness, it's so funny, so funny. But yeah, I knew they have the new Catherine. I would like to play it as well, just because I actually don't know anything about the new edition of the story. I would really like to definitely check it out, because for some reason I've stayed spoiler free from that, and I'm not gonna lie to you, for whatever reason it keeps getting like, how to say it, maybe because I was listening or looking at more Persona things recently, but the little fun Easter egg I completely forgot about. So let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. If you play Persona 3 Portable and you play the female route, and I'm sure maybe they're in the male route too, maybe, but you can actually run into Vincent, which is so funny. So funny. Like, you go to the bar and everything. Hold on. See? There he is. This is not fake. This is real. So it's really cute just to kind of see the overlap, to be like, oh, that's him. That's him. But yeah, very cute Easter egg. But I saw the short again, and I'm like, oh yeah, he is there. Yeah, Catherine was such an interesting game. I love games where you can make decisions. Which sounds really lame, to be like, yeah, Tippa, that's like any game. And I'm like, okay, but like, these are based off like my morale. I guess it's fine. Anyway, but I would be curious to see what Catherine you ended up with, Skip. Bavach, hi, welcome on in. Welcome. Thank you so much for the bearcat hug. One coming right up. Ah! welcome. And hi, Moose again. Hi, welcome. Oh my goodness. Big Ham says, Catherine's good. MCC says, love me some Catherine. It's so good. I really was so appealed by it very early on because of the style. I thought the art was so pretty. And here, let me put this away. Tasso says, I've been wanting to go to the gym, but it's way too cold right now. It's -4 Celsius. Oh my gosh, -4 Fahrenheit, -20 degrees Celsius near me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Stay warm. Do what you gotta. Hi, Jackal. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome. Some parts of Canada were projected to get -40 degree weather today. Yeah, no, it is insanely cold. It is insanely cold, so just stay warm, smile, and don't get snowed in. That's all I can ask for, you know? But yeah, Rebel says valid crash out part 2. Thank you! I'm being validated! Let's go! No, I'm so serious. I'm like, I deserve 1 crash out. At least, please. No, 2. I already had my crash out earlier. Yes, I think my next crash out would be, and I tell you Cubs this for hopeful, but I doubt it. My professor has not found a new internship yet, right? She has not found a place for me and anyone to take me locally in my area as of yet. Hopefully it's been over the weekend and things have changed and maybe she has an update, but I'm supposed to start my internship in 2 weeks. On the 9th, and getting into hospitals or acute care, they're very particular about what paperwork and documents you have. So the idea that I might get potentially delayed or get put like completely outside of my area will let me do like a mini crash out. And yeah, just a baby crash out. So hopefully I get to hear some really good news and I'll update you Cubs the next time I see ya. But yeah, I am 2 weeks into potentially getting this internship and there is no update, so we'll see. But as some of you Cubs may have recalled, the last internship, I had so many problems getting my paperwork in. They were so particular about what everything had to be done, and thankfully, you know, a lot of things that needed to be renewed are renewed, so hopefully they could carry over. I doubt it's gonna be that easy though, so we'll see. Here, let me take a quick sip in the meanwhile though too. Hold on. Hi Julie, hi, welcome. I forgot her arms move. Mine too. Hi! Oh my goodness. Maisha said, boo, go back to work. What do you mean? I hope maybe Tazzle? Maybe Tazzle. Anyway, Tazzle says, if you have a dog in you, please go see a doctor immediately to have it surgically removed. Brother, can I not have a friend? Thank you for that, Beth. Thank you. Ta-dang. Thank you, Kazu. Appreciate it. MCC says, can't believe Tippa wants her cub to go back to work. Messed up. I just would love for every cub to have a sense of financial stability. And unfortunately, for most of us, that means employment. We weren't all Nepo babies, so we all have to most likely. I don't think anyone's a Nepo baby, but if you are, feel free to share. But unfortunately, yeah, I just want you cubs to be well, because when you're financially well, you can address most of your problems. Oh my goodness. Julian says, what if one day some of the other virtual avatar just walks in, takes a look at Tip and goes, you're in my seat, and pushes her off? That's literally me and Go. Oh my gosh, speaking of Go, G-O-D-H, that like co-working game that I've been like raving about recently. Tell me how I went into a random room. I heard someone wave and, you know, I'm like, oh, I'll wave back. But they weren't waving at me. They were actually waving at, they were actually waving at someone else, and it was an e-couple. And you can't chat in that game, right? But they were like laying on top of each other, and they were like sending messages through their status updates. I had to send a screenshot to Big Ham. I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is real. And I feel like, am I in something like private? Like, I was here first. I was here for like an hour before they started talking about grippers and saying hello, princess, and laying on top of each other. I was like, what? You can do this? But I was like, wow, they're so smart. E-couples are so innovative that they're not using Discord or voice call. These are legitimate e-couples. They're communicating through text, through their status updates. This is insane. Anyway, after one Pomodoro session, I left immediately. I was like, and leaving, and I'm gone, and sorry, and but it was okay because in the same message I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. I ended up finding out a really cool room in Go, and it was very nice to study at. See, look how pretty it is. Wow, sugoi. But yeah, I feel like in Go it could be like, yeah, you're in my seat, I need you to leave. I like sitting in this corner specifically, so yeah. Luna says you could divide by 5 by multiplying by 2 instead. So instead of 70 times, wait, so, oh really? Hold on. You could divide by 5 by multiplying by 2 instead. So 70 times 2 is 140, and then you cut out the final digit, so then it's just 14. That's actually a really cool, oh my gosh, you cubs are gonna be amazed at my at my holy amount division quotation mark skills. You're gonna be like, whoa, Tippa, how did you do that division so fast? I multiplied. So thank you, gamer, for the heads up. I appreciate that. Thank you. HelloFest is on the bucket list, but the lotto for tickets, yeah, the lotto for tickets is actually insane. I'm not in any particular rush right now to get them or do it until I get my big girl career, but I would like to. I don't know, there's actually a lot of cool cons coming up that I'm kind of curious about. I don't know if I should say, well, there's actually another VTubing con coming up in Missouri, right? Yeah, Missouri. And I'm like, oh, the Midwest! Yes! Finally! A con not on the West Coast! So I'm like, oh, I think I might just focus on like smaller cons and maybe work my way up. I'm still trying to plan my hypothetical. I think I just like the word hypothetical. I am oh my goodness, trying to plan a possible Japan trip. Smile. Well, we'll see about that because I have no idea. There's actually like 2 options right now because I don't want to go alone. Did I ever tell you Cubs how, like, look, listen, I'm a big bear cat. I can do anything alone, like school and other stuff. But traveling alone is just not appealing to me. I really like a shared experience, you know? And at one point I know that can't hold me back, but I'm like, no, I really just like the company of like one other person and be like, oh my gosh, let's do this, or oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you're here so we could share this moment actively together. Wow, I cannot do that for a vacation alone. I am so sorry. So I've been like really hesitant. So I have been humored for a trip as early as May, like immediately after I'm done with my internship, I just leave. Or sometime in the fall with Teru, and I'm like, oh my gosh. How nice and lovely. But then it's just at such an awkward time because my board exams are how do you say it, in July, and then I'll get the results maybe mid-August, and then I have to apply for a job, and then I have to be like, sorry job, I'm going to work, or no, I'm sorry, I'm only going to work for like a month, maybe a month and a half, and then I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks. Please hire me. And hey, it actually might work out, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll focus on a little personal trip, and then if I get into HoloFest, that'd be really nice. And hopefully by that time too, not to sound like an absolute dweeb, but I'm like, maybe I would refine my skills in the language of Japan. Maybe I'll know a little bit more Japanese, because again, one of my goals for the new year, and after I'm done with studying for boards, is to start learning Japanese. So I'm really, really excited, you know? But yeah. Please, like, Ryan, play the funny robot game. Ryan, I literally meet her with any game. Ryan, just play this. Please. I think Ryan would more likely be a person who plays Life is Strange than me, though. Sorry, Jillian. Sorry. I've never played any of the Life is Stranges, or Life is Strange. I don't know why. But I think she has, so I would politely harass her and be like, hey. But I don't know if that's even a game she would play on stream, because I was really surprised she didn't play Dispatch on stream. But Ryan's also one of those people who have like personal games, and I'm like, nothing unfortunately is personal to me. Anyway, Marshall says, I feel like Lamork may be involved in the story somehow. Marshall, you would have been right for Undertale. I remember, so how the Undertale thing went, by the way, was, I was hanging out with Lamork, and I think Undertale came out like a day or two prior, and I'm like, Lamork, you should really play this game. He's like, what? I'm like, I really like the style. But I don't have really the game system, and you're like more gamer than I am. No one is ever gonna be my own personal gamer status. Let's be real. Now that I'm an official gamer, but this was before I streamed and anything like that, so I was more timid about doing things. I was like, yeah, I don't think I can. So could you? And so I remember just hanging out, and then just literally watching him play. I'm like, wow, this game is so good. Wow. And I think, oh my god, this was a really long time ago, but I think he was doing like because this was also really popular back then, a 24-hour like charity stream, and finishing Undertale was like one of the goals. So it's like, oh my gosh. Seeing the final fight and everything was insanely hype. Part of me wants to play Overwatch. I guess I do. I do want to play Overwatch. I do. My secret feelings are out, Cubs. No, but I definitely want to try about playing Undertale. I feel like it's been long enough that I feel like I don't know anything anymore, and I think playing the game would be interesting, maybe. Like, but that's like not immediate, you know? That's kind of like, hey, I don't really have any other games to play, and oh, it's like the anniversary of Undertale. Yeah, I can play it, you know? But yeah. But Julian, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak, by the way. Thank you. Bear Catherine. Marshall says tip in her friend's ear the whole time, kill that skeleton, kill that goat lady. We did kill the goat lady because we didn't know. So now that I know, I'll definitely pick the pacifist run. We just kept playing the game because we didn't know. It was really new. It was so new. We didn't know. And I thought, I was like, okay, I guess this is the only lady that we're killing. Sorry. That's fine. It's okay. Skip says I went for the blonde one, Catherine. Honestly, she's so good. I think both of them are good. I think long hair, pink hair Catherine with the K, I think is my type because of like, I like more mature, but anime ladies, I don't know, you can't go wrong, you know? But they expanded more on both of the Catherines. Oh, I'll definitely have to see again. Completely like in the dark with full body. That's the name of it, right? Yeah. Oh, Gal, Javian. Hi, gamer. Thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the couple. Welcome. Oh my goodness, and hi, Rune. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome. And New. Thank you so much. New's like, I have so many points. What the heck? What the hell? Anyways, draw me reading the Forbidden Scrolls, BL of Genderbent, Tip, and Ryan. You're so funny for that because Seb literally, let me see if I could. I actually didn't check out the VOD this morning because again, I just woke up, went to the gym, and I'm like, I have to stream. But Seb did a fan fiction, like spin the wheel, kind of like I'm gonna write fan fictions about my friends. They all consented to this. It is crazy the amount of fan fiction tropes I just never heard about, and I bring it up because one of them was gender bent, I think, and like other cheesy ones of like there was one room and they had one bed. It's like wow, that's a trope. It's like there's only one bed and we have to share, and it's like no, I'm too modest, I'll sleep on the floor, and it's like no, that's not fair, you sleep in the bed too, but it's like we both can't sleep on the bed, we're not in a relationship. So I definitely have to check out the VOD and be more knowledgeable. I'm so like outside of fan fiction writing and reading, so I'm like wow. But me and Ryan were on the list, as well as a few other familiar faces, so I highly recommend checking out her VOD for sure. But as for the gender bent, I actually have no idea. Here, I know this sounds awful. Can I give you an IOU for that one, just because I have the silly school thing at 3 p.m. and if I have time after Pomodoro, I'll definitely like humor it. And if not, I guess it will be either something I'll do an art stream for you tomorrow. That offline question mark? Now it's an art stream. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Julian's like, wait, Julian, what's the context of this? Wow, you're so hot when you're studying silently. Wow. Kazu's like, I can't believe they're bringing adult games into my cozy Pomodoro stream. Oh, because of the Go. Okay, I got it. I was like... E-dating on the Pomodoro timer game is actually insane, but it's fine. Please says, you hear so many jokes about Eve romance that when you see it in action, it's kind of uncanny. It's so uncanny. Like it was, I don't know, I feel like e-dating and like couple things were so big like so many years ago, where you would see people with like the matching avatars and, you know, they're always playing the games together. I don't feel like you see that anymore. Maybe I'm not in a friend circle that's e-dating, I don't know. I'm like wow. But yeah, multiply, yeah, you need a calc for that. No, I'm gonna be big brain with my math. Jillian's like, I am in Missouri. There ain't no one who could come for me. Oh yeah, no, we're going. I'm going to Missouri for the silly con because the environment that the con's in, and by the way, it's really cute. And I'm just one of those quirky people who are like, well, when I would love to travel, what other time would I freely be in Missouri for? You know what I mean? Oh, an anime con? So you can double dip because you get to do something that, you know, that I know I would like a convention based off VTubers. And I would like the environment. It's actually, the convention's actually really cute because it's at a train station, which sounds really lame, but the train station is like packed with a few other things like an aquarium, and I'm like, what's happening? I have to check this out with my own eyes. But yeah. Midwest, how exotic. I know. I was like so like, ooh, when I was in New Holland, I'm like, oh, what if I go to Oklahoma? Sorry. Wow, it doesn't really get like more middle than any of all this, you know? I'd love to go to these places I never really thought about before. Man, Double C says, we can tell you don't like traveling alone. I'm just a baby. It's not like baby. I think it's a paranoia that my mom and Bearcat instilled in me at a very young age. But no, it's more because I really like the shared experiences. Like if I could bring you cubs and I'm like alone, then I would feel better about that than like going flat out alone, you know? Because I'm like, hey, if anything does happen, at least the cubs got... It's like, we have no personal information on this Bearcat other than Bearcat, but something did happen, I guess, or hopefully something doesn't, because it's like, whoa, who's this person with all the streaming gear? Wow. But Bumpy's height, welcome on in. Nice model. Thank you, gamer. Thank you. Kazu says traveling alone is scary, so I don't blame anyone for having some company. Exactly. Julian says traveling alone is only scary if you aren't a tall male, sadly. I'm average height. I'm not gonna say I'm short, but I am average height. And I am snoozing the ad because I'm almost caught up with chat. Almost. I could taste it. But Pom says, learn some Spanish too, because if you go to Osaka, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking Japanese and Mexican culture there, surprisingly. I am! I did like a little Spanish club, and that's my whole little fun gimmick right now, is that I kind of did like a formal, like, hey, let's do a chapter a week sort of thing. But now I'm kind of more casually learning Spanish using the Saldo resource and textbook right now, and I'm trying to read like a chapter a day, but so far it's been like a chapter every other day. I'm on like chapter 11 though, so I'm like, yay. And I just got the book maybe less than a month ago, or maybe a month ago. But then I had like, you know, holidays and the con and traveling and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I feel like I'm making some good progress. There's like 40-something chapters in here, so hopefully I get to finish it. Definitely, of course, before I start the Japanese stuff. But yeah, I'm learning. I wanna learn all the languages. I don't want to consider myself a polyglot, but Spanish and Japanese are definitely up there for me, you know? None of my shoutouts have been working. I'm so sorry, Cubs. I didn't know none of my shoutouts have been working. It's a little embarrassing. Sorry. Know that the thought is there, though. Julian's like, Tippa, I like mature women. Base. I just like someone who could take care of me. Like, whoa, you have your head together? Say no more. You're better than a lot of people out there. Let's go. Oh my goodness. But Julian says, I saw Pomodoro and I had to support fellow Pomodoro user. Fellow Pomodoro user? Hi gamer, welcome on in. Welcome. I love Pomodoro. I love fellow Pomodoro users. Welcome on in. I'm glad to have ya. I will be studying in a little bit just because I know I'm gonna get kicked out soon because of the ad break. And again, I have that meeting at 3, so I'm like, ugh. we gotta get going soon, okay? Okay. But yeah. So I was trying to ruin my OTPs. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, who's your OTP? Stares. This is not a polite stare. This is just a... But News says also, don't worry about it, gamer. Also, as long as one of the tags is not dead dove. What is dead dove? Hold on. Warn readers. Oh, extremely dark. Oh, yeah, no, I don't know what the tags were because I was also looking at my phone, but those were the ones that I had heard, not that one. Jane's like, I would sacrifice myself to save a bearcat. No, don't do it. Save yourself. Self-preservation, please. Bye, Trick. Good morning. No way. Early Tippa again. No early. No way. No. Let me reread your message after an inhalation of air. Whoa, early tip again. No hacking way. Yes, hacking way. Oh my goodness. Hi gamer, good morning to you. Welcome. Cubs, I'm losing my voice. Please help me. Double C says, Cubs travel with you. Something happens to you? You try to tell people what happened, they ask for info? Wait, her online name is Tipanya? And she's a bearcat? Other than that, I know nothing about her. I just know she might have went here. Maybe. Maybe. Anyway. But hi, Kelty. Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome. News is still waiting to be studying Japanese together. I want to talk with people that I know. Yes. You will literally be the first person I tag. Other than, I guess, the people who also signed up to study. I'm like, no. Rep's like, yeah, I agree. I think I might prefer Catherine now. Look, I'm not gonna go into the gimmick, but like I understand the appeal of both beautiful women, you know? Yeah, back then when I came out, I was much younger and naive. Yeah, no, I also just thought her design was really cute, you know? I think it is supposed to be more eye-popping and all that stuff. They're like, ooh, look at me, wow. But yeah. Lena says Citrus ready to enter, but I had to sleep. It was so late. I know. These gamers are like built different. AKA, they're in different time zones, but yeah, it's pretty late. I think it's like 10:30ish when I'm like, I have to go to bed. I have to start laying down. I'm sorry, you know? But yeah. Dead dove do not eat from the meme. I'm actually not familiar with the tag or the meme. But the third girlie, know nothing about other than, oh, sure, that, I guess. But otherwise, no idea how they are actually incorporated into the story. But it's fine. Niece says you could tag me first and then rest. I will. But yeah, Cubs. Okay, I caught up with stream. Yeah, I caught up with chat. Let's go. Let's go. But let's go ahead and politely BRB. Let's use this 3-minute ad break to stand up and stretch, hydrate, and eat and drink something super duper yummy, okay? Okay, you Cubs won't be missing anything because they'll also politely BRB. But if you do want to get a head start, feel free to add your task into the Pomodoro list or the study list, which is the super sweet bot that help you add your task and help you be accountable. So if you have anything you need to do on this beautiful Monday morning to make the rest of your week easier, feel free to add it with !task based on whatever the heck you need to do. I need a BRB. No, but I'll BRB. And then we'll get started pretty shortly in because I realize it's already 12 o'clock and my stream is dying. That's fine. It's back. Okay, I raffle. I join. I go away now. Goodbye, Cubs. Goodbye, Cubs. Goodbye, Cubs. Goodbye, Cubs. Goodbye, Cubs. Goodbye. Hello. Hi, Rika. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, we are back. Life is good. We have some good jams. I think we're ready to Pomodoro. I think we're ready. So if your cubs are like, Tippa, what are you doing today? Great questions. Great single question. I need to respond. I have more work emails to reply to for some reason, because I guess they're doing like an overhaul of how the whole Hitman stuff is happening. Like, by the way, I'm no longer contract. I'm an employee now. Yay! Let's go! Hitman job! And that just really means that they're gonna pay a portion of the taxes. So when it's tax season, I don't have to pay $800 just completely out of pocket, because those are the taxes I owed during each paycheck. Smile. Another thing, they're like, can you do this? And I'm like, sure. And so they're like, we need this by the 30th. Sure. I'm not even at work right now, guys. Why are you emailing me? But that's fine. Cool. So that's gonna happen. I have my little backlogs of stuff right now, so ooh, I have old backlog stuff in here too. But I have 3 main things I have to do today. Respond the email, create a thumbnail, so as some of you cubs may have saw, wink wonk, wink wonk, wink wonk, I have another Gallionaire, but not just any Gallionaire, our 20th Gallionaire, hosted this Sunday. Da-dang. How do you say it? I'm going to be collabing with Myrmidon, which I would give a shout out. The shout outs were unbroken, smiley face emoji. And I'm really excited about that. And it's all set up. I just got to create the thumbnail. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to be studious. And I'm going to look at the silly study board review exams while I wait for the case that I'm supposed to review with my professor at 3 p.m. So I might go a little bit in between. So if you see me magically change task, then you know. Also, Wait. You know what I just remembered? You know that con I keep talking to you about, right? Where is it? What is her name again? It's like Mo something. Hold on. Their hotel blocks are opening up today. Moshi Expo. Ta-dang. And I think it opens at 1 o'clock, so I guess I have to keep an eye out for that too, huh? Uh-oh. We might be cutting it a little bit close with our other Pomodoro. Oh no. But that's fine. It's okay. We'll try to lock it in, okay? The really cool thing about their hotel blocks is that that there's no deposit needed, and I could basically cancel anytime in case I'm like, wow, Cubs, sorry for being delusional. I am not going to the Midwest. So we'll see. But let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, feel free to add your task with the super sweet ball. We'll be doing our first Pomodoro, which is 45 minutes of focus with a 15-minute break. During these 45 minutes, I'll be muted. I'm sorry, but it's okay because we'll also all be super duper hard at work, okay? Okay, so I hope you cubs have a very productive first Pomodoro session. Let me go ahead and set up the mute icon. Ta-dang! I blast the music, and let's have a good Pomodoro session. We only have 2 today, so you better lock it in, okay? Good. Alright, I'll see you soon, okay? See you in 45. Bye! Best of luck and good luck and Kiraya! Hi gamer! Welcome on in, welcome! I'm about to set my first Pomodoro session. Like I said, I'm so sorry that I'll be muted during the 45, but I'll still be more than happy to say hi and whatnot in text, okay? Okay. Best of luck, see you in 45. Thank you, bro. We'll see you in 45, okay? And timer starts now! Bye! See you in 45! Sorry, I'm trying to find my mute. Da-dang. Alright, cuz you hit the timer and you can sell my voice. We are done. Dun, 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 dun. With our first and one out of the two Pomodoros. Huge bachi sudosu. Got some really good work done. Sorry, I got distracted because you know how I told you, cubs. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to this con. I think I want to go to this con. Oh, they just opened their hotel blocks? I'm gonna just squeeze my way in there. And so I did. Yay. And so I ended up getting the hotel and I'm like, okay, now who's coming? I was gonna invite Citrus, but Citrus said something about her PTO, so I'm like, no! Ryan said that the venue looked cute, so I'm like, yes! This is like an event all the way in September, mind you. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to see how to fill this room, smiley face emoji. Because again, I think the venue is super duper cute. I like the little gimmick. And it's a little vacation in the middle of September. How nice, how wonderful, yay. So I grabbed that and I sent the message, but I didn't realize it was already time for the Pomodoro timer to be up. So I'm like, wait, one moment. But thank you for the bing, and thank you for the bing, and the bing. Thank you. Good work. Yeah, no, good work, every cub. I got to do my email. I'm still waiting on the email from my professor about the case, so I'm studying in the meanwhile, like I was, and then I got my alarm for 12:55, and I'm like, okay, time to lock it in for this hotel block. Lol. But yeah, I have to reel Ryan in. There's also another fun, wacky thing I want to talk about, but I don't know how appropriate it is, and also I won't really know an answer until 2 weeks, so I just hope everything can work out for every cub. Smiley face emoji. Just depends on the guest, but good to book the hotel. Yeah, literally, there's no deposit, and you could cancel. I could cancel anytime before September. I probably won't forget. And if not, I'll remember very abruptly, and I guess I have to make a last-minute trip. Da-dang. You did the same with booking a hotel for Anime NYC in case of the Halloween concert? You're so smart. You're so smart. Hold on. When is Anime Expo again? Gosh, I know I got the email about like tickets going on sale, but I wasn't really interested in going. I'm looking at the wrong. Did I say Anime Expo? I also typed Anime Expo. I meant Anime NYC. August. Ooh. But I hope it all works out for you. And thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Done work and vocabulary. Let's go! Good job, gamer! Good job! Heading out now. Good luck studying hours. Thank you. Good work today. My goodness, keeping up with your vocab, I could cry and sob. I love consistency. I love people trying their best. But yeah, Caps, I hope you get to enjoy your 11 minutes remaining at break. I'm gonna politely keep eyeing up my email, smiley face emoji. And we'll all figure it out from there. Okay? Let me close these out because now I booked the room so I don't feel bad. Let me stare at Anime NYC. August, huh? But it's like late August. Imagine, couldn't be me. Imagine going to Anime NYC and then like literally 3 weeks later going to another out-of-state con. No, I actually really did like Anime NYC for like the Sunday that I went for the Hololive Breaking Dimensions concert. I really did like it, but it's busy. How much are badges? Now I'm just nosy. Kazu says I'm here for moral support and vibes. Thank you, I appreciate it. I need it. So thank you. Miss Worldwide here. I know. Let's go to New York and then let's go to Missouri. And then what's after that? No idea. Technically, wait. Technically, I guess the Japan trip if I get really ambitious with it. But again, I don't really know. So here's my problem. One. out of the many problems. One. So there is a vague, and I say this vaguely, there's a vague plan out there of like, oh, what if we try to do it in May? Like when I'm done with my school things or like the internship. So my internship ends on May 1st. But then by May, like, you know, I have to study for the boards because what is the difference? Let me see. How many days between, I'm so lazy, I'm so sorry, May 1st and July, I think I said 28th. Oh, actually that's not awful. I'm like, oh no, I have to log it in immediately. Like, of course I could celebrate, be like, oh, you're finally done and now you actually graduate. And I can have my little graduation stream where Cubs will be like, Tippa, you're graduating? I'm like, you better be happy. Yes, that graduation. School graduation. Ah! But, I have to study. But apparently between the date that I'm done with my internship and my exam, I have 88 days, which I feel like that's enough, especially if I'm studying or at least reviewing concepts now, but like to get hardcore about it. And like, what's a little 2-week trip, you know? That's only 14 days, you know? And I would still have, no, really? 74? Yeah, 74. Oh my gosh, Tippa, please, math, come on. 74 days is still pretty good, but then I'll be jet lagged, so let's add a few days in there. And I could study. I could study on the like 20+ hour plane ride. Like, you know, it won't be comfortable and I'll probably want to sleep most of it, but I think it would be so doable. And the earlier, you know, I do that, it'd be better because I feel like the later I wait it out, I feel like the more I'm like feeling stressed about like, no, I can't do that before the exam. It's already really bad with off-kai because off-kai weekend, literally when I come back, I have to take my board exam. So I'm already going to be like lollygagging. So I'm kind of like, you bet if you see a bearcat who's like having like note cards or something in her hand, that's probably me. Feel free to say hi. Oh, Tippa, what you're studying? Muscle flashcards. I have my board exam in on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm still debating. But recall that the flight from the East Coast to West Coast is also like 6 hours, so it's not like so bad that I don't get to study, you know, that weekend because I can study on the flight. So easy. I'm just so productive. Teehee. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But let's go ahead and politely BRB. We have about like 6 minutes left teehee, of our break. So let's go ahead and stand up and stretch, hydrate, eat a drink, something super duper yummy. Okay? Okay. I will see you Cubs in a little bit. Please take care of yourselves. We only have one more Pomodoro left, so stay strong, okay? You gotta stay strong. Come on. It's only one more. This is like baby Pomodoro. Come on. But yeah, she's risking it for the biscuit. It's a pretty good biscuit. It's the mental health biscuit. Okay, I'm leaving. Wait, Picasso says she's growing up so fast. I can't believe she'll be 17 again this year. I know. Also, actually, now that you mentioned that, my birthday's in July, so a few days before Off-Kai. I guess Off-Kai, well, yeah, I think I said this before. Off-Kai is my birthday con. So technically I'll be celebrating my birthday-ish, hopefully, with a few friends. Maybe a nice like little get-together to go eat somewhere to be like, tee happy birthday! And I'm like, yay, friendship! And then enjoy the con and then fly back and study. So little by little. But I know, I can't believe I'll be turning Forever 17 for like, I don't know, the 6th time already? That's crazy. How do I keep getting away with this? I don't know, but I'm grateful that you Cubs let me. But yeah, I will politely BRB now. You Cubs won't be missing a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and stand up and stretch and kiss Baby P's head. For good luck, of course. So I'll see you Cubs soon. BRB! You'll have to remember? No, you don't have to remember. Do you know? Remember? No! I'm joining the raffle and I'm walking away. I'm walking away. You're not gonna find me, so it's fine. I'm sneaky. I'm a sneaky bear cat. I'm walking away now. Ow! Hi, Cubs. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Alright, we are back, and I should have made coffee. I'm such a fool. That's fine. It's okay. Dadang. Let me... Hold on. I know our timer just ended, but let me make sure I got this set. I got this set. But hi to any Cub that came on in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Da-dang. And thank you so much for the welcome back. Thank you, Robo. Thank you, MCC. Thank you, Kazi. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Okay, I think everything is set. It's good. Da-dang. And let's do it. Alright, so if you're just coming in, welcome. No, I have not got an email yet from my professor, so I guess I will continue studying this old way. But feel free to add your task with the super sweet bot. Feel free to do exclamation mark task space and whatever the heck you need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can finish up this video. It is about, how long is it? 2 hours and 22 minutes, and I'm at like the 40-minute mark, but I've also been listening to it at like 1.5-ish speed. Someone could do the math on that one, I'm sure. I don't think I'm gonna finish, but a bearcat could dream or get very close to it at least. And plus, you know, I do have to pause and actually try to understand the concepts. Boom. So we'll do what we can, but I will go ahead and make myself some tasty coffee. Probably after this pommel to keep myself awake. Yawn. But I hope you cubs have the motivation and hopefully more energy than I to get through our second and last Pomodoro. Okay. So as always, we're gonna go ahead and do 45 minutes of focus with a 15-minute break. After the 45 minutes, I will, unmute. I will say my highs and hellos to anyone who also came in, and then we'll most likely wrap it up. As for the plan for tomorrow, I'm still kind of deciding, and it really depends on the vibes of what my hitman job offers. But tomorrow could potentially be an art stream to address a news MSP doodle about the gender bent me and Ryan. And then we go from there, okay? We'll probably do art, and then if I feel like I need to do productivity stuff, I don't know. I guess I could, do it as like a little co-working hybrid, but we'll see. Just keep up to date with the social medias, and I'll probably, like, if I don't post anything, I'm not streaming, and I'll probably most likely update the Discord being like, hey, not doing anything, sorry, enjoy your Tuesday, sorry, we won't have to put Tuesday together, ow, that's is that silly to tell you, because like one of the main reasons I want to actually like stream tomorrow, other than like, oh, I just think it'd be fun, is that I love Tippa Tuesdays. But it's fine if we don't. But Crafetti Gamer, what a cute name, what the heck? Thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Cup Club. Welcome. Oh goodness. But yeah, you caught me during my yap session, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lock in again. Super sweet bot, exclamation mark, task, space, whatever the heck you need to do. Okay. You love the alliteration? I know, I love alliterations. When there's Tippa Tuesday, this is why I prefer Tippa Thursday. It's okay, you're gonna get Tippa Thursday, but really late. Oh, I didn't even talk about that. I have to go to my campus on Thursday. I physically have to drive. And by the time I come back, it might be so late. So that's why we moved stream to 7 p.m. EST, by the way. I just want to give you the heads up of why it's not 6. And I told Ryan that she could start earlier if she wanted to yap or anything like that. But I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it until like 7, and that's being nice about it. But we'll see. But I will keep you cubs updated, of course, always. And let's go ahead and we'll finish our last Pomodoro. As I was gonna mention as well, normally I know we do the ad breaks when it's done and over with, but an ad will probably play during this upcoming Pomodoro, so I don't have to rush saying goodbye. I might have mistimed this a little bit, but for whatever reason, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already 2 o'clock, and it's not 2 o'clock. There is no rush. That's why I'm probably actually yapping before I start the second Pomodoro. Because I'm like, oh, I am not in any rush anymore. My brain doesn't know how to do math, so I don't know why I thought I was cutting it more closer than I originally thought. So we're good, we're nice, we're calm, loving life. But yeah, let me go ahead and set this up. Let me get my mute icon. We'll blast the music for some vibes. Music jump scare, and we go from there. But I hope all of you cubs have a super duper good last and final Pomodoro. Again, we might play makeup tomorrow, we might not, really just depends, but let's go ahead and lock it in, okay? Alright, lock it in, and I will see you gamers later. Bye, good luck, and thank you. Da-dang. Bring, 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 bing, 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 bing. All right, gamers, gamers, we are done. Da-dung. We are done with our second Pomodoro, second and final, by the way. Wink wonk, wink wonk, wink wonk. Da-da. Huge pachi pachi studios. We got some really good work done. Yay! We are done for today because I have that school meeting at 3, so I'm kind of like, So I have only an hour. I have less than an hour, so let's actually go find someone to raid. But I hope you guys all had a super duper good Pomodoro session with me together. So sorry again, it's much shorter. Tomorrow if I do stream, maybe we make it a little bit longer. Wink wonk, wink wonk. But if we don't, then ow, it's fine and it's okay. But we'll try our best, okay? Okay. It looks like I actually think I knew who I want to raid today. No questions. I mean, maybe one question. But it's fine. But let's go ahead and do our little show. And looks like we might be raiding Torero, who's doing a hand cam. I know, cuz if you're like me, we get parasocials when we see hands. It's like, oh my gosh, they're real. And they're also doing nails and they're yapping. So we love that. But yeah, yippee, I'm being done. Thank you for the beep beep beeps and the big stretch and the da-da-da-da. Thank you, Rebel, thank you, House, thank you, Coop, thank you, MCC, thank you. Good job on finishing your stuff as well. Thank you, Skip, as well. Thanks for the quick Pomo sessions. Yes, thank you for joining. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Kazu says, I loved hanging out and vibing. Thank you. Hopefully the next Pomodoro session we get different vibey music as well, you know? Real hands? I know, real hands. Pog. Pog. But yeah, for me, I haven't been able to catch Rayra as of recently, so I would, what do you call it? Be more than happy to catch her this time around. And we love a yapper, so you guys will be in good hands. Real hands in this economy? Yeah. Alright, hi, welcome on in, welcome. Please take my fake hand waving. It's as real as it can be, okay? But it's not a hand cam. I mean, technically, you are seeing my hand on camera. Whatever. Welcome. Alright, let's do a little bit of shilling, okay? Alright, guys, feel free to check out the Discord. It's the official Cup Club. On Mondays, which is today, we have Anime Night. Da-dung. Anime Night is starting at 8:30 p.m. EST. We're gonna watch, what is the order? Temon's B-side, I think? Unite Polar Opposites, Jujutsu Kaisen, Frieren, and Oshinoko. So it's a huge lineup. I'll try to start a little bit early. Smile. What I'll probably do is maybe start 5-10 minutes early, as I've been trying to like accommodate for anyone who was interested in watching someone's B-side, like anyone who role reacts and is there currently in that voice channel. By the time I'm also there, maybe we get that little bit of time earlier, just because I know starting at 8:30 and we end around 10 is a little bit rough, and again, not everyone's in the same time zone, so little by little we'll make it through this season. I'm so excited for the Oshinoko episode. I'm so hyped. But yeah, feel free to check out the Twitter. I have my schedule posted up on Twitter and Blue Sky. Feel free to check both of those out. Tomorrow's kind of up in the air if I'm streaming or not. I really don't know. I'm so sorry. Please, it's all about vibes. But Wednesday I will be back and we're gonna try to finish Outer Wilds. I have a funny wacky thing to tell you about Outer Wilds, but that's the story for Wednesday. About like, I talked to one of my friends about it, and I was like, and they didn't play it. I just said, hey, I'm stuck here, and they said, have you tried this? And I said, wow, no, I haven't. Thanks, gamer. Jujutsu Kaisen's gonna be hype, Kazu. I agree. From the little screenshots I've been seeing, right? Hype. But yeah, what else is new and cool? Let me see. Thursday, yeah, Thursday. I'm playing Cuphead with Ryan. It's a little bit of a later stream, 7 p.m. EST, so like basically 5 hours from now, but on Thursday. So I know it's a big difference. So if you can make it, thank you so much for your time. And if you can't make it, absolutely no worries. I know it's really, really late. And then Friday kind of is up in the air. Wednesday, I'm really hardcore about finishing Outer Wilds, but for whatever reason, if I'm unable to finish Outer Wilds, maybe we'll do that Friday. If not, we can try to see about, what do you call it, picking a game, I guess. We could pick a game and go from there. Smiley face emoji. I'm actually kind of curious about what new games we could potentially play upcoming. I wanted to see if we could do like a short baby game, maybe sometime the week after, but then I realized, oh wait, I have my internship, so schedule is gonna be changing after in 2 weeks. There you go. I'm like trying to do math. I'm like, nope, 2 weeks. So I'm very excited to see what we end up doing. Ryan's streaming on a Thursday. I asked her to. I told her, hey gamer, I would really like to finish this game and I get back home really late on Thursday. Would it be okay to move Cuphead to Thursday instead? And she said yes because she loves me, so it's fine. Anyway, let me see. But yeah, that's the schedule. I might stream every weekday this week, and then Sunday, one weekend day, I'm doing Who Wants to Be a Gallionaire with Myrmidon. And again, if you're not familiar with Who Wants to Be a Gallionaire, it's a game show based off Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I'm excited about this one because Myrmidon's a yapper and I'm a yapper, so it may just work out. And hopefully we might have a super duper special thing, smiley face emoji. But I've been trying to do one Gallionaire a month, but we might double dip. We might have 2 smiley face emoji, but we'll wait and see how that one goes, and if they even say yes. They said they were interested, but now if I'm like, ooh, would you be interested at this time frame? Maybe they'll say yes and they'll humor me, you know? 2 hours of yapping before the show, literally, you might have to like clock it. You might have to put your bets in now. There might be 2 hours of yapping before the show. But we'll see. I haven't really got to, it's like a, what do you call it, like playing catch up, because I haven't really got to yap with Myrmidon since our last collab for Goat Simulator, and I'm like, oh, it'd be so cool to have you here. It's really just chatting. I always tell people, I'm like, look, this is all just bonus. The trivia is bonus. Me making it like somewhat hard for like an hour, that's just bonus. Everything else before that though. But yeah. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Feel free to check out the socials, by the way. Feel free to check out the TikTok, the YouTubes, all that good stuff. I have a very quirky clip that's scheduled for tomorrow. I don't know how to explain this, but this is a clip you've never seen before. This was a clip when I was getting to play games offline, and some gamers are really cool where they have like, I don't know what it's called, like Silver Wolf or something, where you can like clip without being live, I guess. I don't know what it's called. But I was playing Peak with some friendos, and you get to hear Spaghetti's beautiful cartoonish screams. I just thought it was too funny not to share, so I'm like, okay, I got the permission. We're good. I can upload it. We're good. I'm tagging Spaghetti. We're good. And yeah, please look super duper forward to it. And I'm also really excited about some of the other clips I've edited, so please look forward to the upcoming weeks, okay? Okay! Yay! Alright, let's go ahead and grab a raid message, so, okay? Feel free to grab raid message number... Well, the first one with the raid message with the bear emojis with the gal raid. If you're not subscribed, absolutely no hecking worries. Feel free to use that one. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support as I look at my Outlook because I just got pinged. Oh, that's not important. Or it is important? It is important! Yay! I got my other graduation refund! Yay! After like, I don't know, several weeks of asking. Yay! Alright, we're good. But yeah. And sorry, and if you are subscribed, feel free to use the feel free to use the Tipanya read, okay? Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness, yeah, my other fee. So I had to pay, what do you call it? So if you guys are like, what? So I had my gown fee and my graduation fee, and I got my gown fee returned first, and then I got this one right now apparently. But this one I didn't get back. I got back into my, what is it? My term balance. The credit went back into like what money I owed for the semester. So sure. Oh my goodness. I have my like button clicker ready. Let's go. I'm about to thank you so much for the self-care checks. Thank you for the posture check. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Thank you for the inhalation of air. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Oh, sorry, my hands are... sorry, I forget I have hands. I'm so sorry. I'm such a hand talker. Once I get the hand technology in, I'm sure it will look better. But anyway, thank you, webcam, though. Yay. But anyway, thank you for that. And thank you for the hydrate. Oh, ta-dang. Let me take a quick sip. Wow. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Glad to catch you, gamer. But I have to go now. I have to go. I still have to review this case in a little bit more detail. But hi, gamer. Bye, gamer. Feel free to copy and paste that raid message again, okay? But thank you, Katsu. Thank you, Skip. Thank you, once again. Thank you, Robo. Thank you, MWC. What con badge are you buying with that? Moshi Expo, I guess. Indirectly. I don't know. Starts casting more spells. Oh, that's so funny you mentioned that, because I got invited for an Arena Mage collab. I was like, I've never played this before, and they said, okay, don't worry. And I said, okay. Okay, cat face emoji. Anyway, we're gonna be raiding Terrera. I'm sorry, did I say that? Did I already post it twice? I'm so funny. I'm hilarious. I am a joker. Anyway, like I said, they're yapping and doing some nail art, and ooh, they're showing off a spray Lexapro, the medication. They're so funny. They're so funny for that. Lexapro spray painted on a t-shirt. They're so funny. Anyway, please say hi to Rera again. They're yapping and doing some art and all that good stuff. They're super duper cutie and a super duper sweetie. Rera was also, if you're kind of like, wait, who the heck is Rera? Rera was also Hachiko. That's safe. I'm safe to say that. I'm okay. I gotten the approval. I saw the Twitter post. So if you're like, ooh, where did Rera come from? That's Hachiko, our also previous Gallineer contestant. So make sure to say hi and all that good stuff. And life is gonna be so good, okay? Okay. Hopefully I get to see you tomorrow, gamers. But if I don't get to see you, I'm so sorry. I will see you Wednesday for sure. And let's go ahead and finish up one game for the Bucks, okay? Okay, have a good one. Lots of love. Please have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and until next time, bye! Bye.